Hey everyone, welcome to another LEGO Fan video. I'm your host LEGO Fan, and I do fun LEGO videos as well as Ben 10 videos where I review Ben 10 heroes, aliens, allies, you name it, they're in this one. So today we're doing part 1 of the Ben 10 allies from the movies Race Against Time, Secret of the Tetrax, and Destroy All Aliens. First lines will be in order: Secret of the Tetrax, Destroy All Aliens, and Race Against Time. I'm only covering the first two. The last one I couldn't fit in today because there's so much to talk about. If you guys are new, I welcome you guys to my channel. And go check out some other videos. I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy them just as much. So yeah, I already explained it. Like, subscribe, you know, all that usual stuff. And the way I run this is I have roughly 20-ish allies here. There's nine of them actually, and it's your job to try and guess which one I am talking about. So if I give like a name, it's one of these characters. 10 seconds to try and guess which one it is. And when we get to the last one, you have to name the character. I usually would give the first line if there is one. In the first one's case, there's only one character that does not have a first line understandable in English. I just want to put that out there. And the first one up is, there's only one version of this character, and his name is Gluto. So you have 10 seconds to try and guess which one of these characters is Gluto. Good luck. So, of course, Gluto is this character. He's only made one appearance throughout the entire Ben 10 franchise, and I really wish he made more appearances because he was such a good character and really a vital character when you see his purpose in the film. So he's a Protoss whose only appearance, like I said, was Secret of the Tetrax. He is essentially Tetrax's pilot, piloting the entire ship of Tetrax that we see anytime Tetrax first appears. So he helped them drive them throughout the galaxy to try and find the mysterious creator. First, drive them, of course, to Inkarsicon, the space one, and as well as getting them out of there in time. He then managed to battle Philgax in the cockpit, putting up a pretty decent fight, but unfortunately got crushed and supposedly died. Then he regened just in time to save Gwen from a damaged drone that was about to kill her. Once again, assuming that he died, he then reformed by a tiny molecule that was left on Gwen's clothing, and he was able to take part in the final battle, though not a very pleasant thing, and he managed to drive them all the way back to Earth and was never seen again. He seems to be a little bit of Goop species, maybe a little more solid form of Goop species without like the anti-gravity thing. So of course, like Goop, he's able to shapeshift and reform his body, but he also is a very experienced pilot and has multiple limbs, and as you can tell, this is a robotic suit here with a translator, though he often likes to turn it off for obvious reasons, to be a little jokester, as well as feet in order to walk, which means he can understand English and can speak a little of it. He can also squeeze through cracks and is very sticky. He can also regenerate from a very tiny molecule and has enhanced speed and strength, though I've never been able to figure that out. He's also able to resize himself and is mostly invulnerable, but he is slow and is not a fighter, and can also be knocked out or stopped from regenerating or after being separated. I should probably, first before I continue, I should probably give credit for WCO Online, Watch Cartoons Online, for giving me the first lines that you're going to hear pretty much right now, as well as Ben 10 Wiki for some fact checking that I did during this for some of these things. So our next character up is Gwen. Of course, Gwen is the first one to speak in Secret of the Omnitrix, and this is her first line.
I hear normal kids normally spend their normal summer vacations at the beach. Or the mall. Oh, that's right. We were supposed to go to the mall today.
So, of these, which 6 are Gwen? 10 seconds. Good luck. So we got her normal form right here. We also have her as a nice little ninja from Game Over. Her as an elf from the Merry Christmas special. We have her in her little dress that was in Big Fat Alien Wedding. Her as Lucky Girl. Her wearing the Tetrax in an alternate timeline when we got to see that in Gwen 10. So she is she first appeared as Secret Omnitrix and appeared in all subsequent movies. I don't bother listing all the points in the episodes and stuff because that's kind of pointless. So for now, I'm going to count all the magical abilities as her until we get to, I think, the episode where Little Girl's Made Up, in which I'm going to start separating her anodyne form and her regular form because it's a lot for one person. So, as I said, she is a human, but later on discovered to be part anodyne, so she's a hybrid. So she is shown to be Ben's brain to his brawn, and is a good hacker and skilled fighter, more specifically in Jiu-Jitsu. She also has knowledge on magic and magical artifacts, and is a master magician as deemed by the Staff of Ages. And for a brief time, she had the power of luck and was known as Lucky Girl. This made her very agile and at least has an enhanced strength. To what extent, I don't know. She also has knowledge on medicine and possesses the Omnitrix in an alternate timeline. She also is very good with a bow and arrow and is able to ride a hoverboard. She also loves the ocean and has a lot of knowledge on its creatures and can ride a motorboat. And despite the bickering, she does care about Ben and wants him to at least somewhat succeed. She also is good with computers, is very agile, is sneaky, can pilot a spaceship, and can operate a laser gun. She also is a very good dancer and knows how to use the radio. As for her magical abilities, these we first see when she steals Charmcaster's book in the Salem episode, which include the ones that we see: levitating water, as well as herself, as well as the book. She also has a magic avatar that can be summoned, can summon flowers, magic blast, left spell, shrink spell, shields, wind. She can levitate certain objects like rocks, for example. She could form smoke to block out their attacks. She could control items, make certain items crumble, blow up stuff, control certain objects, locator spell, warp spell, bubble spell, form platforms, form explosions, and can read minds. Or at least get into people's minds. However, she's shown to bicker with Ben constantly, as grossed out by Grandpa Max's cooking. She also relies on the book a little too much, though that weakness will soon be eliminated. She's also not good at magic and tends to mix up spells from time to time. Again, weakness that will soon be eliminated. She also can be dead set on objectives and desires to be normal a lot of times. She also can be very selfish and can be careless. And the locator spell, for the time being, does have a range. Now we're going to get on to another main character. That character, of course, being Grandpa Max, whose first line is this.
Sorry, honey. Got a little sidetracked.
That is weird music now that I think about it. So of these, which 3 are Grandpa Max? There's 3 versions of him. 10 seconds, good luck. No, wait, there's 4. My mistake, there actually is 3. So which 3 are Grandpa Max? 10 seconds, good luck. So we have Grandpa from Game Over. This is him in his like sumo form. Him in his normal form. And then you got him in his younger days. And there is actually a fourth version. Unfortunately, I cut it out and everything. And then it just disappeared. This was the fourth version of him. It's him in the episode, in the Fountain of Youth episode, when he was under the influence of it. So, yeah. So, he is a human who first appeared as Secret of the Tetrax, again appearing in all subsequent episodes, who is a former plumber, and who's shown to be a good hacker and has knowledge about aliens on the Azimuth. He has good spy skills and is often the wisdom giver for Ben, giving him good advice. He's also somewhat strong and is quite durable for his age, as shown in the Alliance. He also knows a few tricks on taming animals, knowledge on secret societies, medicine, nuclear reactors and how to operate them, and has access to plumber bases and a plumber suit with all the gadgets on it. He also knows of other worlds, how to operate alien ships, ancient legends, can fly a helicopter and a car, as well as a swamp boat, possesses the null void projector and knowledge on that realm. He also has an axe, survival skills as in living on the land, somewhat agile, can pilot a spaceship, can operate and fix a jetpack, is a good mechanic, has a grapple gun, and possesses a neural nap gun, which essentially shoots out, oh my god, like, you know, the sleeping powder almost, but it like has some sort of special effect in which you get put unconscious and then you just completely forget everything. But he's old and not as bright as he used to be, and often doesn't know where items in the plumber storage area is. He's also slow and could tire easily. It's easily annoyed by Ben and Gwen's constant bickering, and when he has an objective, he often stays dead silent, not caring about anyone or anything else, and won't go anywhere without those kids, either a help or a hindrance. He also can get sidetracked, and due to his plumber years, he's recognizable in space for both in terms of villains and heroes. Now, I know we haven't touched base on him yet, so let's do it right now. Let's talk about Ben 10. His first line is,
Yeah, good thing I was heat blessed, because that DNA wave would have scrambled me. What's up?
so, of these, which 5 are Ben 10? 10 seconds, good luck. So, we have him in his younger when he was under the effects of the Fountain of Youth, him as an elf, him in his normal form, him in a suit as shown in Big Fat Greek Alien Wedding, him in the episode Game Over. So again, he appears as Secret of the Tetrax in all episodes after that. So he has the Tetrax, which grants him the power of any alien that he or it chooses, and has the ability to power up if the owner of the device is ever in danger with no recharge. He has also shown to figure out clues and is smart. He can also swim and possesses a hoverboard as of the episode Hunted. Destroyed that in Secret of the Tetrax and regained one in Secret of the Tetrax, and also knows how to ride it. He's also agile, fast, and is a great rock climber and can pilot a spaceship. He also knows how to operate a laser gun and knows Azimuth. I know that's not technically an ability, but for now, I'm going to consider it an ability since Azimuth at this point in time is not like a well-known name, like everybody knows him and stuff. He's sort of like, oh, yeah, I heard about him in rumors and stuff, and don't actually know him. At this point, again, an ability that will soon fade away. So he constantly bickers with his cousin though, and Ben has grown to respect her over time. He also gains any weaknesses that the alien has and is pretty much useless when it's timed out. He's often desperate for rewards that can get his way, tends to muscle it, and is still a child and often does stupid things, is very gullible, can be taken by surprise. He cares about his family, which can be a strength or weakness. He is weak alone. He has coulrophobia, which is the fear of clowns. He's grossed out by Grandpa Max's cooking, easily trapped under debris. His desire to be a plumber often blocks out other little details he misses. He's often too reliant on the Omnitrix and is weak to electricity, as with all aliens. He can be very clumsy and can be hypnotized. He's not strong. He does stupid things when in love. He has an ego. He is prone to jealousy at points, is not familiar with how the Omnitrix works, can be single-minded. The Omnitrix can self-destruct, and he can be selfish, and the Omnitrix is weak to magic. Whew. Okay. Let's stay away from all these main characters now, shall we? Because now we have to talk about some of the minor characters that appeared in the films, starting with one of the major characters, Tetrax Shark. His first line in the film is...
Good to see you again, Ben.
So, of these, which one is Tetrax? 10 seconds, good luck. So, Tetrax is this one right here. He is a Petrosavian who first appeared as Secret of the Omnitrix, piloting Ben throughout the movie through space, taking him to Incarsicon for the creator after discovering a DNA signature on the back of the watch, which led them to Incarsicon and to Mayax, who turned out to erase the actual signature, and replace it with her own. He then led them to the planet where Azimuth was actually hiding and managed to find the Azimuth. He then took part in the final battle of the movie, mostly battling 6-6 throughout it, as well as Philgax, knocking 6-6 out at the end of the film. Then in Destroy All Aliens, he once again was a major ally in Ben, trying to help Ben find Azimuth in space after receiving a message that Azimuth landed on Earth somewhere, don't know where, but he had to eventually come back after losing Ben, since a laser shot kind of blasted a hole in his ship, sucking Ben into, down to Earth. He then teamed up with Max and Gwen throughout the episode to try and find Ben, even after learning the truth about what Ben was really up to avoid being grounded. And he managed to fend off Ben's parents while Ben fought the way bad, and he left the planet after the events of the movie. So he possesses a hoverboard and blast-proof armor as well as, but this armor also has the ability to morph with his skin, so that way he doesn't have to take it off every single time he uses his power. He also has a strong punch and a tracker for the Omnitrix as well as knowledge on it. He also has a powerful laser gun and a smoke bomb, is a very skilled fighter, and has all the powers possessed by Dominant, but a little more experience. He also has a prison cube, a handheld teleporter, a spaceship full of weapons and training simulators for combat and hoverboards, with the ability to cloak and uncloak it at any given time. He also has Gluto, who helps pilot the ship, knows how Incarsicon works, can make a diamond boomerang and diamond strengths, is in constant contact with Azimuth, is strong, and can upgrade and do other things with the Omnitrix. But he also possesses the same weaknesses as Dominant, is slow, and is often confused on Earth customs. Now we're going to get to the character that I mentioned in that part, Mayax, whose first line is...
What's your problem?
That. So of these, which one is Mayax? 10 seconds, good luck. So Mayax is this character right here. She's a Temerian sui generis who first appeared in Secret of the Omnitrix, being mistaken for Philgax by Ben on Incarsicon, but as it turns out, she was actually the person they were looking for because she erased the signature on the Omnitrix and replaced it with her own. So she's not the creator of the Omnitrix, but she was the assistant creator of the Omnitrix, aiding them and after escaping from Incarsicon with the gang, she aided them throughout the movie, helping them find the creator of the Omnitrix, Azimuth, and taking part in the final battle with Philgax. She then decided to go with Azimuth all the way back to their home, to Azimuth's home planet, and once again become Azimuth's assistant, though that was rather reluctantly. So, she has all of Philgax's powers, being very strong, very durable, very intelligent, knowing a lot about the Tetrax. She also has a super jump and is shown to be very agile. She's also a good fighter and has sharp claws and can punt really well. She also can ride a hoverboard and operate a laser gun, and knows and works very close with Azimuth, albeit very reluctantly. However, she's very self-absorbed and has astrophobia, which is the fear of outer space. She also doubts Ben and hates Azimuth, as we're going to soon find out, as the next character up is indeed Azimuth. His first line is, so of these, which two are Azimuth? 10 seconds, good luck. So, we have Azimuth in his special little suit that gets destroyed in Secret of the Omnitrix, as well as his normal Galvin form. So, he's a Galvin who first appeared in Secret of the Omnitrix, being very reluctant to help Ben at first with the self-destruct feature, preferring to rather let the universe burn than help out. But after seeing Ben help out in the final battle with Philgax, he reluctantly removed the face of the watch and gave Ben the new alien of way big, as well as removing the self-destruct feature. Then at the end of the episode, he decided to reprogram a mother droid to fly to another world with Myax. In Destroy All Aliens, he once again popped up with that mother droid. After detecting a lot of mana in the Omnitrix, he decided to take his ship to Earth to try and figure out what happened, and disguised his ship as a truck to blend in with the locals. However, he accidentally got transformed into one of the main antagonists of the film, the Way Bad, and after a bit of fighting, he managed to fix this matter and renewed his relationship with his father, and together they teleported away using the galvanic mechamorph suit. So he possessed a special armor that gave him protection from a lot of attacks. He also created the Omnitrix, so he has vast knowledge on its inner workings and features, and is incredibly smart, has a super jump and a staff in both his armor with and without it. He also has a ship that's able to cloak as different vehicles on Earth, has knowledge on mana, and can control the galvanic mechamorph armor. However, he's very egotistical and self-centered, as well as very cynical, preferring to let the world burn rather than help out Ben and start the entire universe over. He's like, it's better off that way. Just watch Secret of the Omnitrix and you'll see how close Azimuth was to being an antagonist. He also does not like Ben at all. Now, we got two characters left, and these two characters are Ben's parents, and don't say Ben's mom and Ben's dad. Their names aren't revealed. So, the first pair we're going to discuss is Ben's father, Carl, whose first line is,
Ben, come out here this instant, young man.
which one is Carl? 10 seconds, good luck. So, of course, this is Ben's father, Carl. He's a human who first appeared in Destroy All Aliens. Similar experiences to his wife, punishing Ben for, not being in school after getting detention. He also discovered gray matter at the very end, but rather than pass out like the mother did, he actually decided to try and fight gray matter, but transformed into Diamond Head, and again tried to fight Diamond Head, only he was blasted with a neuronap gun before anything happened. He then transformed into a feral heap blast about a bit before being changed back. He does not remember any of this film. Then in Race Against Time, he's an atypical father, mostly backing up whatever Sandra was saying in the episode, supporting her, but at this time he does not yet know about the plumbers and anything else, so when Ben was caught sneaking out, was caught sneaking around, and Ben revealed that he was practicing for the talent show, which is kind of a half-truth. He fully supported it, as well as Sandra, though encouraging Sandra not to show their old tapes of what they actually did for the talent show. I'm kind of curious what those tapes actually showed. And they also showed up at the end of the film to encourage Ben for the talent show. So he's a structural engineer and knows how to operate a laser gun, as well as being very smart. However, he's very gullible, even more so than Sandra, and can often come across as a little more laid back. I kind of revealed the name, but let's see if you guys know the mother's name, whose first line is
Ben?
that. So, what is her name? 10 seconds, good luck. So, of course, this is Sandra. She first appeared to destroy all the aliens once again, punishing Ben for coming home from school early, and later saw Gray Matter getting freaked out and decided to try and hit him with a broom. But then, Grey Matter changed into Diamondhead and she passed out, transforming later into a Pharaoh Wildmouth for a bit, but changed back, allowing Ben to go on the fishing trip that she promised with Grandpa, since she does not remember anything on the movie, which includes being grounded. Then in Race Against Time, she was an atypical mother, albeit a little annoying, telling Ben to call her by her name rather than Mom, but shown to be very supportive of Ben in her own special way, encouraging him to do the talent show, and even trying to show some old tapes of when she did, much to cause annoyance, as well as letting Ben go on the road trip to encourage Ben to have her free will. And like Max, she cooks gross food, but as a health nut rather than just simply cooking bugs. She is gullible, like Carl, but a little less so. Her parenting is also a little laid back, but is one of those that shuts down ideas when they don't encourage her views, and is easily stressed. Again, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Next time we're going to cover Race Against Time, so study up, because I know none of these characters actually, appeared anywhere else. Well, maybe with the exception of one, which is Principal White, but I mean, yeah, good luck. And I'll see you guys during that video. So long.